We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two postseason hopefuls in the National League go head-to-head in a potential wild card preview. Next. Felix Pena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 43 on the year for him as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average for him coming in at 322. 48 home runs and 98 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A bullet to first base. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Conforto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Mike.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch on its way.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Batting fifth,
In is Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. DeGrom is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Tommy La Stella would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Elise Sanchez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is in off the plate. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. They're up 2-0. Justin Upton the next to hit. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Travis Shaw stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit weakly on the ground to short, right to him, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels team leaders in that category as he's been doing well, currently second on the ball club. In now, David Fletcher, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. In time as he just gets the tag down. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Three and one.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Mike Trout will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. And that is... Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Tommy La Stella now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 3 and the Mets 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Striding in, Dominic Smith looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So digging in now, Justin Upton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2. Count full.
Travis Shaw, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Line to the right side. Conforto is there, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
2 strikes.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Jason Castro, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Angels are out in front, 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Elise Sanchez. The pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 3-2. Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. Last time through.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Hey.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0.
Hey.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Justin Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Justin
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Anderson, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 14th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 now. Rendon down at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Three-twos our score here in inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well,
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jeff McNeil would be next. Here it is on 3-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy LaStella. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. One and one to Tommy LaStella. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Ryan Buchter comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Leading off to the net, the second baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Jeff McNeil stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Buchter is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dominic Smith. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. In there, 1-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The batter.
Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Elise Sanchez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3. Keenan Middleton comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 99, Keenan Middleton.
So here's Brandon Nimmo
The center fielder, number 9.
as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
Three runs already home here. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Off the rocks and gone. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The short, hit hard. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Mets 6 and the Angels 3. Tyler Bachelor gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Tyler Bachelor.
Now to the plate, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line hard, but foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Now batting, Jason Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2. Yeah.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Angels, not shortstop,
so it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Rendon down at third. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out. Oh, that's outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. It didn't have any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 8-3.
The first baseman, number 2, Dominic Smith.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout on the run, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year.
Top of the 8th. In now, Justin Turner. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Trout calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now back, catcher, Ali Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now. Ali Sanchez. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two out here and a runner at second. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 8 and the Angels 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
0-2's the count.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy La Stella, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Jerry's Familia is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
0-1. Here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Eric Salcedo will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 7, Eric Salcedo.
Here's Justin Upton now. And it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready with the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The next 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Mets are out on top, 8-6. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Line to the right side. Soler is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ahmed Rosario will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Mets. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Dylan Betances is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Dylan Betances.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit is the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping up to the plate, David Fletcher. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that's in there, base hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, fouled away. Angels down to their last strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Two, here it is. Hit down the third base line. Chances sets. Here he comes on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Out of play. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-6 the final score tonight. New York blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Jacob deGrom records the victory, his 13th of the year. Dylan Betances retires the side to hammer down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Angels, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets tallied 5 home runs overall as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 8-6. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 3-2. The Marlins got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils, 8-5. Patrick Corbin got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Nationals took care of the Rockies 4-3. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-3. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-2. The San Francisco Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-1. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-6. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees Bronx 7-5. As they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-2. The Chicago White Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-2. The Cleveland Indians earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the A's